Alright, question 5. Complete the dialogue with the simple past of the verb in parentheses. So, this question is for you to only do the simple past of the verbs, okay? Remember, simple past talks about an action that happened in the past, but also finished in the past. And usually I have I have a time very specific, that I'm talking about. So let's go. Look, conversation number 1, this is the situation. Is this your first time in the US, Anna? No, I took a vacation in Maine last year. Ta-da! This is the past time that we're talking about. Really? I love Maine. Where you... Look, this is the verb stay, so... Question. This is interrogative question, so all I need is the auxiliary, okay? The verb doesn't change. The verb only changes in the affirmative form, okay? Well, since we're talking about last year, so the conversation goes on. Really, I love Maine. Where did you stay? Look, this is the affirmative form, stay. So this is a regular verb, so I simply say stayed with ed. We stayed in Portland. We booked, okay, we booked a hotel online. But unfortunately, when this is a regular verb, so arrived. But unfortunately, when we arrived, we negative with like, we do the negative with the auxiliary. And the verb just stays the same. Okay? We didn't like it. So we leave is an irregular verb. So we just need to remember that we need to say left in the affirmative form. So we left that hotel and rent is irregular. So we just say rented and rented an apartment. It was great. What about you? Look, the verb to be, right? The verb to be doesn't need an auxiliary verb because the verb to be is the auxiliary verb. So what's the past of verb to be for the subject you? Were. Okay, I know when we're doing that all the time, adding ed to regular verbs and different forms, and when we come to verb to be, maybe we take the risk to forget, but don't forget the verb to be is an irregular verb, but it also is the auxiliary of itself. Okay? So when were you in Maine? Oh, a long time ago. Look, we're still talking about a time in the past, okay? Just an event in the past. A long time ago. I start in the past, we just say started. I started a college course there. I, negative with finish, so again, didn't finish. See? I didn't finish the course, but I loved. She's talking about the past situation. I loved Maine. So let's read the conversation again, okay? Pay attention that these two girls, they are meeting in a teacher's conference, right? So they know each other, and both of them are talking about past situation, past context, past events, okay? So now they're talking about it. So let's go. So one comes to the other and says, "Is this your first time in the US, Anna?" "No, I took a vacation in Maine last year." "Really? I love Maine. Where did you stay?" "We stayed in Portland. We booked a hotel online, but unfortunately, when we arrived, we didn't like it. So we left that hotel and rented an apartment. It was great. What about you? When were you in Maine?" "Oh, a long time ago. I started a college course there. I didn't finish the course, but I loved Maine." Okay? This was just the first situation. Let's go for the second situation, okay? Look, these two guys. Lifeguard. He's all wet. and this is the lifeguard. Well, let's see what they're talking about, right? What's the problem, sir? Somebody, my clothes, and bag when. So again, let's look here. Take the past, took, right? What's the problem, sir? Somebody took my clothes and bag when the past of be, I was in the ocean. So is he in the ocean now? No, he's not, right? So this is the past situation. When he was on the ocean, something happened. Okay? When happened. So when, this is a question, when did this happen? Again, when I use the auxiliary did, the next verb doesn't change. Okay? So when did this happen? The past of go, went. I went for a swim at 11 o'clock. So this is when happened. Okay? Probably they're not talking at this moment. They're not talking at 11 o'clock. Okay? It's past 11. We don't know what time. It can be midday, 1 o'clock. But he's talking about the past situation. Okay? The negative with be. I wasn't. Again, just remember the verb to be is the auxiliary itself. Right? So I wasn't in the water for very long, about 15 minutes. You see the person take your things. So this is a question with see in the past I just used. Did you see the person take your things? No. When the past of come, this come is an irregular, so I say came. No. When I came out of the water, my bag, the negative of be, bag, it, so I say wasn't. Okay? My bag wasn't there. What? The negative, no, interrogative, right? With have, so did you have? So what did you have in your bag? Anything valuable? Yes, my cell phone, credit cards. Oh, then it was a bad idea to leave my bag on the beach. So the past of know is also an irregular. I knew. Okay? Yes, my cell phone, credit cards. Oh, I knew it was a bad idea to leave my bag on the beach. Let's go for the conversation. Pay attention to the situation and let's imagine the situation happening, okay? This tourist may be talking to the lifeguard. So let's go. What's the problem, sir? Somebody took my clothes and bags when I was in the ocean. When did this happen? I went for a swim at 11 o'clock. I wasn't in the water for very long, about 15 minutes. Did you see the person take your things? No, when I came out of the water, my bag wasn't there. What did you have in your bag? Anything valuable? Yes, my cell phone, credit cards. Oh, I knew it was a bad idea to leave my bag on the beach. There you go. Alright, simple past. Both situations are just, those people involved in the conversation, they're talking about past events. Just remember, it happened in the past. It started, but also finished in the past. This is the simple past. Let's go for the question number 6.